It's so cold. Isn't this too cold for December? One day in December, I was walking home in the cold weather after working overtime. My name is Yuji Onoya, and I recently turned 33 years old. I'm a single guy with no hobbies. It's been a decade since I came out of the countryside. Oh man, I thought I'll be married by now back then. Unfortunately, my life has not been so easy. Anyway, I should just go home and take a bath. Huh? When I arrived at my apartment, I saw someone sitting in front of the next door. A girl? She must be in elementary school. What's she doing at this hour? I looked at my watch and saw that it was past 9 p.m. Not a good time for a child to be outside. As I approached her, I realized that she came to greet me with her mother before. I think her name was Karin Yuhira? She's just sitting there and there's nothing to block the wind. And when a cold breeze hit us, both of us shivered. Oh, it's cold. Oh, hey, what's wrong? You're Karin, right?
Oh, the uncle next door. I lost my key. I can't get in.
Uncle? Oh, wait, she's an elementary schooler. It's not strange at all. Although I was a bit shocked that I'm now old enough to be called an uncle, I responded to her. I see. Where's your mom? Do you know when she's coming home?
No, I don't know.
She shakes her head. Well, at this rate, her mother might not return until even later. Just wait a minute.
Wow, it's so warm. Thank you, Uncle.
I put my coat on her, and I went into my room to make a pot of warm tea and came back to her. You must be bored until your mom comes home. Do you want to chat with me and wait for her? I can't just take a little girl in my house. I need to avoid unnecessary suspicions. I've let the landlord know about it, and I feel sorry for Karin, but I'll just have to have her wait outside with me. I thought her mom was a decent parent when she came to greet me. What is she doing until so late? Karin told me she's a first grader. As we were talking a little about what happened at her school, I heard footsteps.
Oh, you're from next door?
Sakiya Yuhira, Karin's mother, came home. She was out of breath. Was she running to get home as soon as possible? I was secretly relieved to see that she didn't seem to be a bad mother.
I'm sorry, thank you very much.
Sakiya bowed her head after hearing what happened. Apparently, she usually works until late.
Hey, Karen, you have to thank him too. Thank you, Uncle.
Karin thanked me with a smile. Aw, I had no idea kids this age are so cute. So yeah, that's how I thought some kids are cute. Next day, I was talking about what happened yesterday to a female colleague of mine. She had just come back from maternity leave.
Please don't become a pedo, though. Like chasing after little girls while saying elementary school kids are the best.
That's just a criminal. Oh. I didn't have to work overtime today, and when I stopped by the supermarket on my way home, I ran into Sakiya who was shopping.
Oh, you are the neighbor? Oh, once again, thank you very much for what you did yesterday.
We were walking home together as if it was arranged by fate. No worries. It can't be helped if you were working. Isn't your husband around?
Unfortunately, I had no luck with him.
I guess that means she got divorced. Then she must be a single mother.
Ah! Uncle, good evening!
Sakiya invited me over for dinner to thank me for last night. I was a little hesitant, but when Karin saw me, she became very happy.
Hey, play with me! I want to play a drawing game with you.
Oh, sounds good. Can you teach me how to do it?
Yeah, okay. my goodness, good for you, Karen.
Smiling gently, Sakiya headed for the kitchen.
Here's the airplane!
Oh, you're good. It looks exactly like an airplane.
Right? The next is...
A bit of time passed, and the game turned into me just watching her draw. By the way, Karin,
What?
it's almost Christmas. Did you ask Santa for something? When I asked her that, she answered without even looking at me.
I don't want anything. I just want to be with my mom. But don't tell my mom.
With Mom, huh? Then all three of us ate the food Sakiya made. Oh, whoa! It's so delicious!
I'm glad you think so.
My feedback on her cooking was spectacular. I can even say I've never had such a delicious dish before. But...
Mom, this doesn't taste like your regular stew. Oh, sorry. Oops. I must have made a mistake.
A few days after the stew incident. Huh? Yuhiro-san? I was busy with work as it was the end of the year, and we bumped into each other on the street a little after 10 p.m.
Onoya-san, were you working until this late? Great work.
You must have worked hard too. I had lots of work to do since it's the end of the year. I guess you too?
Well, you're right. Because of that, I'm making Karen feel lonely. I'm sorry it's out of the blue, but could you please be with me for one entire day next week?
What? She suddenly told me so. As I was surprised, Sakiya continued.
Well, I'll take a day off too, so I was wondering if we could go out with Karen together.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I thought she suddenly asked me out on a date. That's fine. I guess it would be on a weekend? Since we were lucky enough to get to know each other, we were just going to have fun together as neighbors. That's how I thought of her invitation.
Thank you very much. How about Saturday then? I'll be free too.
Sure, I'll make myself available too. So our schedule is set, and I naturally had a smile on my face.
Wow! An amusement park!
And so here we are, on Saturday. We came to the amusement park at Karin's request. Since it was Saturday, it was already crowded in the morning.
Hey Karen! Don't get too excited or you'll get lost or bump into someone.
She's having fun!
She's too excited. Well, it can't be helped since I haven't been able to play with her lately. Ah!
The head came off? Oh no! You saw me, huh? The guy was shaking as he looked at us. Oh no! He's panicking! But how did the head come off so easily?
I'm sorry.
Welcome to Levkoi Land! Forget what you saw! Enjoy the day and have fun! Huh? After saying so with a grin, the guy picked up the head and left in high spirits.
Wow. He only panicked for a second, didn't he?
Yeah, I totally underestimated their professionalism until now. Apparently, Karin doesn't like scary rides like roller coasters. So we mainly went to kids' rides.
Yeah! Hey, Uncle! Hey!
Unlike Karin, she looks shy. Well, I know how she feels. It's somewhat embarrassing to ride a merry-go-round as an adult.
Ah, it's fast!
It's a steam train running through the park. Come to think of it, this might be my first time riding one of these.
I guess it's not surprising. You tend to miss some types of rides depending on how often you go to amusement parks.
And now, here comes the problem. Oh, I'm tired. My muscles. It's because I suddenly moved around a lot. I usually only go back and forth between home and office.
Uncle, you're slappy.
Sorry.
Shall we have dinner? You can rest then.
We were in the amusement park all day, and it was already evening. We were on our way home when we were suddenly told this.
How about a family photo? We can laminate in 5 minutes and put your names on it.
Oh, maybe that would be nice. For a memory.
Huh? Oh, yes, sure.
Sakiya seems unsure, but Karin, on the other hand,
I'll do it! A photo!
so, at Karin's request, we asked her to take a picture of us.
All right. I'll get ready right away. Oh, by the way, young lady, what are your dad's and mom's names? Let's see. I don't know about Uncle. My mom is Kyoka.
What? When I looked at Sakiya's face, she looked sour while looking far away.
She's completely fallen asleep. I guess she had that much fun.
The sun had gone down, and when we were on the train to go home, Karin fell asleep on Sakiya's lap. She was having a lot of fun. Yuhira-san, you must be tired too.
You're right. And please call me Saki if you can. My surname is actually not Yuhira.
Sakiya continued to pet Karin without changing her expression. Does that have anything to do with Karin mentioning the name Kyoka earlier? She nodded and slowly opened her mouth.
My real name is Sakiya Matsu. My older sister was Kyoka. She got married at a young age and got a child. Her daughter is Karen Yuhira. So this girl is actually my niece.
At this point, I had pretty much figured out the whole story, but I still asked her. Then, what happened to her parents?
They passed away. Yuhira, my sister's husband, fell ill and got hospitalized. He passed away after a long battle with illness. My sister also had a big debt from raising Karen and her husband's medical expenses. And she worked too hard. And one day she got into an accident. My niece, Karen, was only 5 years old when she lost her parents.
I closed my eyes hearing the story, and I tried to imagine how Karin feels being all alone.
She's only 5, you know. For such a little girl to be without her father or mother. So I decided to become her mother. Fortunately, my sister and I were identical twins. So I copied her hairstyle, expression, tone of voice, and I became Kyoka Yuhira. Mom, you're back!
I imagined Sakiya and Karin hugging each other. That's a very sad scene. Then, shouldn't I call you Sakiya-san?
It's okay. Everyone calls me that. Karen seems to think it's just my nickname.
We got to the nearest station from her home and I carried Karin on my back as she was still asleep. I was tired, but for some reason, I didn't feel like taking a cab.
I wonder why it turned out this way.
She keeps acting like her sister, work until late every day, and even have a second job to pay back the huge debt her sister left. I see. She wanted to vent it all out to someone before it became too much for her. That debt? Couldn't you renounce your inheritance?
There's no way I can do that. Because if I renounce it, I would even lose what my sister cherished. That means I won't be able to leave anything for Karen either. That's why I don't want to do that as much as possible. Because I'm Kyoko Yuhira now, Karen's mother.
She smiled, saying so. Maybe she showed me a little bit of her true self. Then the three of us had dinner together, and after Karen went to bed, we moved to my room. Now we are enjoying some drinks together.
Thank you very much for today. I think it became a good memory for Karen. She was envious that her friend went to an amusement park with her family, so I'm sorry I dragged you into this.
No, it's okay. I had a good time too. It became a good memory for me too. Then we continued to have drinks quietly. A few days have passed since we went to the amusement park, and it was December 23rd. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. We, again, happened to bump into each other on our way home, so we were walking home together. It's cold, isn't it? The end of the year is just a week ahead.
Yes, this time of year is very hectic. If you don't mind, would you like to come to my place? I bought some beer for you and... I have something to discuss with you. Mom, you're back! Ah, Uncle!
Karen came running towards me as she saw me. Ah, she missed me. I'm kind of happy.
Let's play, let's play! You be a nasty mother-in-law and I'll be a new bride, and we fight, okay?
No thanks. After finishing her meal, we had a quick conversation and played around, and Karen fell asleep. I carried her to bed and our quiet drinking session began. So, what is it that you wanted to discuss about? About Karen?
Yes, I asked Karen what she wants for Christmas, but she won't tell me.
Oh, I see. Well, Sakiya-san, actually... Oh, I mean... It's hard to get her to say it, isn't it? I almost said the truth, but I promised with Karen not to tell anyone about it.
You're right. But I'll think about it again tomorrow. Because I'm her mother.
She said so with a smile. I felt her strength as a woman.
By the way, I'm coming home early tomorrow to have a Christmas party with Karen. Would you like to join us?
Ah, I'd love to join you, but I'm sorry, I don't know what time I'll finish work this time of the year. If Karen's wish is to be with her mom, it would be insensitive for me to bother them. The next day, at last, the night of Christmas Eve arrived. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Everyone went home early as it was the Christmas Eve, so, surprisingly, I was able to get home by 7 p.m. But my dinner today is just a slice of cake and food from the supermarket, as it is every year. I grumbled to myself. Well, I'm used to this kind of Christmas Eve, though. I wonder if Karen's having a happy Christmas Eve with Sakiya-san right now. As I finished dinner thinking about that, someone knocked on my door hard and rang the doorbell.
Onio-san! Onio-san, are you home? Karen! Karen has run away from home! Please help me find her!
What? According to her, they were happily spending Christmas Eve together at first.
Wow, it looks delicious! Hey Mom, the cake looks delicious too! I put all my effort into making it, you know. Hey, Karen, don't drool over it. But I'm hungry. All right, wait a minute, okay? Oh, I should take some for Onio-san later. I hope he'll be pleased.
But the problem happened when Karin ate the stew.
I knew it! It's different from usual. This is different! Oh no, I'm sorry. I wonder what's wrong. Alright, Karen. Isn't there really anything you want? I can ask Santa for you, you know. It's delicious, but it's still not the same as Mommy's stew. I want to eat Mommy's stew! Huh? What are you talking about? Look, I'm your mommy, aren't I? Forget it! I know you're not my real mommy! You're not real! So just forget it! Huh?
Saying that, Karin ran out of the front door. We split up and started looking for Karin. Where are you? Where did you go, Karin?
Karen! Where are you? Where did you go? Come back already, okay?
A child alone on the street at night is dangerous. We need to find her quickly. I must have been mistaken about Karin's wish. Karin's real wish for Santa was... After running around and my legs started to hurt, I finally found Karin. It turns out she was just sitting alone inside a playground equipment in a nearby park. Oh, Karin.
Uncle, I'm sorry.
It's okay. No one's mad at you. It's cold, right? Let's go home, okay? Karin said yes and came out to hold my hand. Her hands were really cold.
Karen!
Just as we were about to leave the park, Sakiya came.
Oh.
Karin looked away from her, feeling guilty, but... Sakiya hugged Karin to never let go of her.
My real wish was to be with my real mom.
At that moment, Karin's eyes widened and she reached her little arms out.
Mommy, Daddy, I'm going to be okay. Yeah, thank you for giving birth to me.
Her voice was so quiet that we had no idea she was saying that. The three of us were walking towards our apartment in the middle of the night. It was already the next day.
I'm sorry, Mom. I said mean things to you. It's okay. I was the one who was lying to you all along. I'm sorry too, Karen. Uncle? No, Dad, you too. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Wait, Dad?
Yeah, Daddy and Mommy told me that you two would take good care of me. And they told me to be happy.
Sakiya and I looked at each other. We wondered what she was talking about.
So you two are also my dad and mom. My family. You're going to be my family.
I wonder what she's gone through. Her wish, just a moment ago, was to be with her real mom. Oh, Dad and Mom, huh?
Does that mean we're getting married?
Oh, is that what this means?
Wait! I've never even dated a single guy before, though.
Sakiya-san, calm down. Just calm yourself down. While we were puzzled, Karin was smiling happily.
She's sound asleep. I wonder if she's having a good dream.
She must be. Maybe she's meeting her parents. Of course, 1 a.m. was too late for a little girl. As soon as we came back, Karin fell asleep.
Oniya-san, do you believe that Karen met my sister?
Karin said something like that before she went to bed. Who knows? But if such a thing really happened, that's a Christmas miracle. It must have been a present from Santa. So about us being her dad and mom.
Huh? Well, I'm in debt and you'll end up having a child all of a sudden too, so I would make a terrible partner, right? A woman like me, you'll have a hard time.
I was actually thinking it would be nice to have someone like you as my wife.
Oh, then let's start going out, I guess?
It seems that the miracle of the Holy Night happened to us as well.
This is the necklace my husband bought me on our first date. This is cheap. I would demand a more expensive one if I were you. Hey, don't be rude. It's okay. This represents a bond between me and him. And you know, someday, when Karen grows up and meets someone she loves, I'll put it on her first date. But sis, what if she ends up not liking it? Maybe she won't, but she might like it too, right? Good old times.
A year has passed since then. The debt that Sakiya owed has been paid off, and we submitted our marriage certificate to the city hall. We're now officially husband and wife.
Hey Mom, what's that? It's so beautiful. Do you like it? I'm glad you do. It's Mommy's very important thing. But when you get bigger, I'll give it to you as a celebration, okay?
Oh, good for you, Karin. She's gonna give it to you someday. I gently pat her head.
Yeah, I want something from you too, Dad.
Something, huh? Oh, it's almost Christmas again, isn't it? What do you want, Karin?
You know. I don't want anything. I just want to have dinner with Mom and Dad. And then we'll play together a lot. Then let's go to the amusement park again.
Next year, we plan to adopt Karin. We're gradually moving forward to become a real family.